much, but oh, I guess we're going to be doing a part 2. So, hello, my fellow psychonauts. I guess it's part 2 of the review, but not really, because we've moved past that. The Mochi, whatever the fuck the name is, it doesn't matter because it sucks anyway. Do not buy this. Do not buy this product. It sucks. I feel nothing. I feel more off my vape and my Delta 8 cigarette than that shit. So, yeah. I guess since it's switched over and I don't feel like... So, I'm going to go ahead and end the video, I guess. So, I guess the only reason why I'm letting this one run is to complete the first part, because I don't know when it switched over, because it could have been like in mid-sentence, but it just said maximum file reached. So either way, a shit product, don't buy it. It sucks, but the amplitude is pretty freaking good. I like it. So far so good. I haven't reached the bottom yet, so I don't know about that part. I'll keep you updated, of course, because I'll let you know, because a lot of times at the beginning I'll have a good review for a product, but then as I'm using the product I may have issues that would not have been immediate at the beginning of trying a product. So so throughout, like if I'm using a product, I'll let you know what's happened or whatever, or if I have issues at the beginning, I'll let you know. But yeah, I was gonna end the video with that, but I'm talking ADHD, man. What do you want from me? So yeah, brain activity. But I mean, it's the weed. It's not. It's definitely not that thing. Um, I mean, it's nothing. Nothing. I have no type of psychedelic effect off of it at all. I got one little, like maybe a tiny little hint of something, maybe, like that kind of shit. Like it wasn't like, do I feel something kind of thing, or contemplate. It's like, I and if you have to think about it, then it probably sucks. You know what I'm saying? Um, I want this shit that just like blows your mind. You've seen my videos. You know what I like and what I do. And even then, it looks freaking. When I watch my videos back, like in the moment, it's like insane to me, and I'm like in there and I'm feeling it. And then I watch the video back, and it's all like, you know. But I still enjoy it. I'm either way. I still enjoy my videos. I watch my own videos, but I wait until after I've uploaded them. I don't watch them until then. So so I get to see them for the first time, which is always fun. So yeah. So yeah, we're just hanging out at this point. Fuck it, we're chilling. Um, talking about nothing. It's all good, right? Hey, and if you haven't already, go ahead and become a fellow psychonaut. I mean, you're already rocking with my content. You're watching. You're enjoying. I make content like this all the time. So, and I'm not popular enough to be in the algorithm yet. So, you want to get notifications of when I upload a new video, you're going to want to subscribe, and I will be uploading more videos for sure. Sometimes I'll take little breaks. Sometimes a lot of times when I take a break, it's just to kind of let you guys catch up with my videos because, you know, like I go through spurts. Like, I mean, I'm uploading like, you know, 5 videos in a day, or I'll upload one, you know, I might upload one video, you know, because I try to do like the one video at a time, but I get impatient, you know, so I just upload whenever, you know, whenever I decide I want to upload. So, I mean, I have videos right now just built up, like storage. So many videos I haven't not even released yet, that I can put out, like so many different reviews, so many different just, I mean, and so yeah, so you're probably gonna get, I'm probably gonna hit you with some OG ones, some original, I mean, it's always original because it's me, baby, because I'm original. No, but I mean, you know, some of the original videos when I was first starting. Um, so, and you can see the difference, I guess. Probably where my head was mentally and everything, because I was a lot more, I was a lot more depressed during that time. I was really like struggling um, with everything. I mean, but I was just fresh off of addiction, and you know, self rehabilitation is what I end up doing. Sometimes I actually go into rehabs if it reaches that point. But I think now I'm kind of at the age where, you know, you know, I'm done with all that extra shit. And then it's getting riskier. I mean, with everything being laced with fentanyl, and I mean, even the weed's laced with fentanyl. It's absolutely insane. You know, you could smoke a joint blunt and it'd be your last blunt. You know, or if you know, if you do crack, you get that rock and you know you're dead. Do some X and you know you're speedballing and you know it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not worth it. I'll stick with the legal stuff. Thank you. I would love to do some acid though, but even then, I'm a little skeptical. Like, I want a reliable source, but that's why they make test kits. So make sure if you end up buying anything, I need to start bringing back the quick trip tips that I used to do in the original. Those were fun, just silly, just you know. And I just started, you know, I'd run out of ideas and just keep going. So some of them be silly, some of them be serious. You know, it was always funny. But yeah, so I might bring that back. The quick trip tips. That was the one that those actually got my channel noticed a little faster back then. But I think that may have been what started the because I'm basically giving you advice on how to trip, and they probably don't want me to do that. But I mean, I feel like if you're gonna do it, man, you know, you need to know how to do it right and not, you know, fuck yourself up for the rest of your life because you were too, you know, because you were naive and didn't know what you were doing, you know. And, you know, seeing all these products, I mean, there's so many of them out there, you know, you don't know what's which one's good, which one's bad, you know, the potency, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot, you know. That's why I review it like this. You know, I want you to see for yourself. That way, you can decide whether or not you want to try it yourself. You know, after seeing me, you know, and but the things that you have to keep in mind is my size. I mean, I'm over 200 pounds, so um, that is a factor to look into. Plus, I have 30 years experience, 30 plus years, like 31 years um, of experience of doing psychedelics in general, acid, mushrooms, That's for, I think, 30 years, 31 years. So I was 14 when I tried both. And it was psilocybin mushrooms, and I did 7 grams because, because me and a friend, or a friend and I, proper English, we went in on a half ounce of mushrooms, and we ended up boiling it in a pot. Made some tea, or lemonade, lemon tea, or whatever. So yeah, that was pretty good. I remember walking home, and a tree waved at me. I don't really remember a whole lot. I remember the road snaking, and I remember the dog had gotten into the some of it, had drank some of it or something. I think he may have, his dumbass, he probably gave it to him. But this dog is like a mean ass dog, and it would be on a chain. But he gave it some, and took the chain off. That dog wasn't going anywhere. That dog was stuck, like, with his eyes darting back and forth. And I thought it was a little fucked up. They did it. He thought it was hilarious. I think the worst I ever did is, like, I remember blowing shotguns in the cat's mouth, kind of thing. But getting animals high isn't really a thing for me, because some people, I think it's kind of cruel if because they don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? But now some people, like, I've been around pet owners where the pets already know what it is. Like, there was this girl I used to date, and her dog would actually get right there as soon as it saw the blunt. He'd roll a blanket, excited to try to eat the weed and shit. Like, it was all about with some weed. So yeah. So then, yeah, it was different, but but for me personally, no. You know. So yeah. So yeah, I'm very talkative. But I mean, it could have made me talkative. Maybe my brain came on nothing, but so maybe it's got me in my head, but there's no psychedelic effect at all. Like, this is I could work right now, no problem. Nobody even know that I was even, what I'm saying? Like, as you can see, like, I'm chill. I'm good. Just normal. You can tell I'm a little high and rambly, but I mean, I've been sitting there hitting the vape, and I smoked a Delta 8 cigarette. Other than that, see, I haven't even hit this one. Oh, maybe because it's dead. That would be a good reason why it's not hidden. So now we know. Moving on. Let's go back to the amplitude. And I'm not sponsored by any of the products that I review, um, but I'm not opposed to being sponsored by these products. But you know, I would definitely tell you if that were the case. In fact, I'd be excited about it. Like, oh yeah, dude. Like, I was noticed by one of the companies, and they really appreciated my review, and they wanted to give me a care package, that sort of thing. Um, that would have been cool to have gotten from Desert Stardust, but you know, no, they're good. I already know, because I'm eating a whole freaking bag. Of course, the instructions on the bag says it has a whole bag, like, and you can just totally trip. So I don't think that would be a thing. But now I noticed that everyone that's ever done a review of it, I think the paid sponsored reviews only do one gummy or two gummies. That's it. Like they don't, go as far as I go, because, you're going to make a mistake and you're going to eat one too many of them or something. And how are you, you don't know what to expect. At least if you watch my video, you kind of get an idea of how it's going to happen, like where it's going to come up, that sort of thing. So that's where I feel like my channel is important. Because you can see what to expect before you even buy it. You know what I'm saying? Before you buy the product, you watch my videos. You see how it starts, the peak, where how I'm starting to feel, how I'm describing as I'm going along. You're seeing it for yourself, and then when we get to peak, you get to see. And I do an insane amount so that you can see whatever the maximum feeling that you're gonna feel. I'm feeling it for you. You know what I'm saying? So that you will know, okay, that's probably going to be the worst case scenario kind of thing. But now every person is different. Plus, you got to factor in size, experience. Like say I'm, like over 200 pounds. Um, Not much over, which I'm so happy about because I was 301 pounds. And now I'm like 210 to, 211, kind of in there. I'm kind of, so I mean, I've lost 90 pounds basically. So we'll just say 90 pounds lighter. So 211-pound guy. Um, but you already know, muscle baby, not fat. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So yeah, I have. This is part of my journey too. This has helped me a lot. This actually helped me with the weight loss. Not just the stem fast. Because I did go through that little phase. But I mean, I gained weight back on one side. Sobered up. And I'm off of that. I'm done with that. I really don't want to. The last time I did, I was just disappointed, man. And I found that pretty much every time I was disappointed because, you just end up wanting more. You're wishing, and then you look at how much you spend on it and you're like, what the fuck? How am I not high right now after spending, $200+ in one night or some shit, like fuck that, man. That's no life, and you have to maintain, like, and it's like that other, no. That's why I never got into heroin or none of that shit, man. That's for the birds. The jailbirds, I'm telling you. Probably gonna charge this thing. Yeah, I think so. That thing's dead. Look at that. I killed them all. I killed all my vapes, man. Back to the pressure. Under pressure. Mm-mm. I better watch myself. Get sued like Vanilla Ice. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Yeah. That was so funny when he did the metal, the rap metal album, the new metal album he did. So funny. Ice, ice, baby. Oh man. And looking back, I'm like, dude, that was really corny, but we thought it was so badass back then. I don't know why. You know. What the fuck? Weird. What time is it? The fuck? So yeah, so that was the neighbor I heard. Maybe I need to put on some sound to kind of. I don't know. I don't want to shut the window, kind of thing. I like you know, the ambiance outside of, I guess the neighbor talking or something. All right. So yeah, but yeah. So anyway, yeah. And I get, I've been rambling so long that I forgot what I was even, but that's happens to me sometimes. Actually, a lot of times I'm so easy, like, it's like, ooh, what's that over there? Oh, hey, I'm very easily distracted. Um, I can switch focus, and I'm focused on this right here, and then I was on out, and somebody might ask me a question or something, and I'm like, oh, and then I end up, thinking about, and then I'm on that, because I mean, yeah, just me with my ADHD. Or is it autism? I don't know, man. I'm not going to self diagnose myself as autistic. But I know I'm diagnosed AD. I am diagnosed ADHD. I'm diagnosed bipolar disorder. I am diagnosed ADD, depression. you know, it's all there, That's all documented, That's not a cloud thing. Like, I don't I'm kind of embarrassed to even tell people that I have these issues. You know, like talking to a girl, I'm like, oh hey, yeah, I'm bipolar. What? You crazy motherfucker? Nah, I ain't fucking with you. Yeah, but they don't realize I'm a lot of fun. I'm the harmless kind, kind of crazy, crazy in a good way. We're getting high as hell right now, and not off of these fucking mushrooms. So, if I haven't said it already, no, do not buy it. Do not buy it. Do not buy it. No, 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 no. Don't you buy it? Yeah, it's like normal. I want magic. I do want magic, but I'm not gonna get it from this shit. So, yeah, I will not be buying that anymore. That is a shitty product. So yeah, I expect to see that probably in a lot of discount sections. And even then, I won't even buy it. I won't even buy it at half off. I think I paid $25 for that shit. And I feel cheated. So, blind reviews are not always good. And I had that feeling when I bought it, I was hesitant because the packaging and the vagueness of it, like it doesn't tell you how many milligrams is on it or anything, which she told me that it was like 5,500 is what she said. And maybe it says that on the back of the, box that, the big box that the shit comes in. I don't know, the bulk box. But it does not say anything on here. It just says keep out of reach of children, which I would still do. Because it does have a little bit of effect. And probably on a child, this right here would probably blow their little mind. So no, do not let children eat this. Don't even eat it yourself because it's crap. It sucks. So, and I'm so disappointed that I even bought that. So, Mochi or Moochow, Mochi, Mochu, whatever the fuck your name is. Yeah, you suck. If you got anything better than that, let me know. You're gonna have to redeem yourself. You have to send me like 2 of them motherfuckers to make up for it. I'm kidding. I really don't want it. Because I should have felt something with that. I mean, even if that's like 5,000 milligrams, or if it was 4,000, 4 milligrams, something, I know the average chocolate bar that you see in the store is around 4 grams. Um, and they recommend that you only eat 2 pieces, no more than half the bar. But I ate the whole bar. And I did, and nothing. Nothing, man. 15 pieces is what was there. And it's actually smaller than the packaging. And you know what? Another thing I've noticed too, it seems like the nastier it tastes, the suckier it is. Like it was shit. It even tasted bad. It did not taste good at all. It had like an off, like chemical taste to it. And I'm nothing. I'm not feeling anything. So yeah. So yeah, I need to say, no, we're not buy that anymore. Yeah, this shit was nasty, dude. It didn't taste good. Didn't give me any type of feeling at all. Like I said, I had to be like, do I feel anything? And I'm like searching and trying to find something. you know, like oh, a little bit of chills maybe. But other than that, no. Crap. So yeah. So I need to make that the thumbnail, right? Or I can drop the phone like that. Can't get to see me in my shorts. Hey. Yeah. Do you like that? You like that? Yeah, just drop the phone. So that'll be the most exciting part of this whole thing. That and my riveting conversation. But yeah, I don't know. But I guess I'll go ahead and end the video. I still had fun. I always do. Because I'm still gonna get. I mean, what am I gonna be like? Oh, boo! I didn't get high. Well, I'm not gonna get high for the rest of the day. Fuck that. No, I'm gonna try to get high. I'm gonna try to get a buzz another way, or try to make that buzz happen. Kind of shit. And it may have enhanced, my a little bit like brain activity. But as far as like any type of psychedelic effect at all, no, I did not have any type of visual. There was nothing changed. I mean, everything else is the same. Everything else is the same. No. Oh man. But yeah, pretty much. That's it. I mean, I really don't feel anything except for when I've been, because I've been alternating between vapes at this point. Done 2 different ones, I guess. I hit this one, and I've hit the Amplitude. So, if anything, you got a premiere of the Amplitude. Let's see this right here. So, and these are pretty good. I like these so far, but it's dead. I'm gonna have to charge it. Charge it. But yeah. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble again, which I always do. ADHD, baby. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go in the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like, show me some love. And if you haven't already, go ahead and become a fellow Psychonaut. Subscribe to the channel. That way you get notified every time I release a video. Because I'm not in the algorithm yet. So you have to actively search my name. So it's all one word. Stoney the Psychonaut. But anyway. So yeah, become a fellow Psychonaut. And either way, until next time, this is Stoney the Psychonaut saying, stay stoned, my friends. Stay stoned. You already know I will. Even if the freaking chocolate bar doesn't do anything to me, I'm still gonna get stoned. As you saw for yourself. Anyway, bye bye.